Hello, gorgeous goddess. How are you? How are you? Welcome back to another recording of the Love Goddess podcast. I am your host, Katya Melvin, and I am inspired today to talk about how universe works in magical ways for us and how much we don't know, nor we can predict, nor we can control anything. And your only choice with everything that's happening in your life is to really pass it on to your higher team or let it go. And learning to let it go is a very hard work, and I've been doing this for a very long time. I've been learning to let it go, let it all go since the time I actually started making money in business. During the time while I was not making any money in business, that is the reason why I wasn't, is because I didn't know how to do the personal work. And as soon as I learned how to do the personal work, things have just started shifting and flowing, and I started having flow of clients and flow of employees. And ever since then, I had to learn how to work it out with people and how to deal with people. And since then, I had plenty of practice because, as you know, other people are our mirror. They are mirroring us what we don't like seeing in ourselves. And a lot of that has been letting them go, forgiving them for messing up, forgiving them for quitting, forgiving them for being bitter, forgiving them that they said something to someone and yada, yada, yada. Like, forgiveness work is the real work here, because when you forgive others, you forgive yourself. And so there has been a lot of forgiveness work for me that's happening even currently, even today. There are 3 people that I fired. Second, we had to quickly remove from the environment. And third, I'm yet to have a conversation with that. Those are the people that I am not happy with, and I need to clear the air, right? And my biggest lesson was from my mentor, was to say your truth with love. And sometimes it's so hard. Sometimes it's so hard to say your truth in love, and you, especially if you are triggered. If you are triggered by a situation, or if you are triggered by something that has happened, right? That you just like, it's just firing you up. It's just firing you up. You can't sit still. The best way is to remove yourself from the situation. Go for a walk, just like remove yourself from the situation. So you can then, in the evening, for me, it's in the evening, I would sit down, or if I don't have time in the evening. That's why it's so hard to have busy lifestyle with business that's growing, that's scaling. I feel like my business is taking priority and I don't do the personal work, and I reach a point where I'm so desperate and things are just not going, and I realize, holy fuck, I have not been doing the spiritual work, and that's what keeps everything going, and that's the energy that glues it all together in the most high vibe way possible. But forgiveness work happens for me either the evening when the situation happened, or the day after. And sometimes it is a multi-day event where you can't just forgive the person, and it's continuous ongoing work. And I just remove myself from the situation. I never write that angry email. I never I am yet not always perfect, but I am so much better now to like not act in a spur of a moment. and wait a little bit before I reply to people from a very calm place, not very angry, anxious, and triggered way. And so a lot of that has been personal work on my end that I had to go through. And it is just part of life. It's part of business. And I keep saying, just like what my mentor was saying too, that, hey, if I want to be successful in life, I need to start with myself. That's one. But starting a business is the biggest personal development school on planet Earth, because it gets you through shit so quickly. You have to grow up. You have to get your shit together, because otherwise you are not together, and you can't be successful if you're not together. I used to look at the wealthy people, and I used to think, oh, like they're so lucky, they have money and all that jazz. That was the old Katya thinking, the victim Katya thinking, the like, why do they have and I don't have? And what I have come to realize as I went on this journey myself of opening a business and started growing a business is that successful people have gone through so much personal development work that I cannot by any means take this for granted, because they have earned every single penny. They've done all that personal development work, especially the ones that started from scratch. Like, this takes guts, this takes expansion, this takes fear, this takes risks, this takes expanded thinking in terms of, yes, I have to think that I fucking can make that much money to make a $10,000 rent payment, right? Over $1,000 rent payment, right? That's the fucking difference. And before you can commit to that place, it doesn't come from, oh my God, I have all this money, now I can afford it. No, mindset happens first and foremost. And that's what most people get wrong, right? I know I started this podcast saying that I want to talk about the what was it? How universe operates in magical ways. I'm actually going to leave it for another podcast, right? I did feel like I've been drifted to another side of this, another element of this. It does require for you to step up your game mentally first, step up your mindset first before you are even able to move forward. That's why when women come to me in the Love Goddess Academy, they are at the very beginning journey of believing that they are powerful, they're beautiful, they're worth it, they deserve it, and now they just need to be shown the way and exact methods on how all of that works, right? And yes, they kind of have come to the right place for the methods. However, mindset is the key element that we are working through. Mindset is what determines your outcome, whether you're going to be successful in becoming a love goddess or whether you're going to fail. And all of that comes with having that vision for yourself first. That's why we are working on that vision for so long, for so much. And it is so important to have that vision of who you are. High value, confident woman who takes over the world, who is successful, who knocks guys off their feet, who finds her true love, who can be admired by others, right? That's the feminine archetype that we are cultivating. And those are the women that are coming, right? And I know you are one. If you're listening to this or if you're watching this, I know you are one. I know you deserve all of that. So what's stopping you? And let me tell you, what's stopping you is your mindset. What's stopping you is the mindset of, what if it doesn't work out? What if I can't? What if I'm not going to be able to become a love goddess? What if I'm not going to succeed? What if I spend all that money and then nothing happens? Believe me, you have to take that step first. It doesn't happen otherwise. Otherwise, you're going to stay in the same old place. Like, I had to first believe that I am able to pay $10,000 rent. Then I signed a lease for 5 years. Then I was tearing my hair off of my head saying, how the fuck am I going to pay for this? It doesn't happen otherwise. I'm sorry, that's life. Here are your life lessons. Here's your reality check, right? And so you have to be in that vibration of a woman that you truly fucking believe you will become. Even though, and we all go through this, that there's just no other order. That's the law. That's how evolvement happens with anyone who is successful. They first did the scary step, believing first. There was first a thought, a mindset, then they made a scary step, believing that they can do it, then they did it, then they freaked out, then it just showed up for them. The net showed up for them. That's why I say when you jump, the net always appears, because you take that action first. Because your supplier is a God. God is your supply. God is unlimited, right? And by God, I see God as a universe. The whole laws, energetic laws. It's the energetic substance to me. It's not an old guy with a beard sitting at the gates of a paradise or whatever the fuck that is. But its energy is what I'm referring to, and I'm calling it the universe, right? The universe has laws, energetic laws, not the God who is punishing you for not doing something. It's ignorance. If you went against the law, you receive the reverse effect. If you jump off the roof and you thought that you're gonna land on a mattress, well, that didn't happen. But like, it's the law of physics, the law of gravity. That's how it works, right? So if you do a shitty thing, the shitty thing comes back to you. Law of attraction, right? The law of giving, receiving. I talk about this a lot. Anyway, I am already forgot. Like, I started with one subject and I got carried away into a completely new territory. But I think my main point I was really talking on is that first there is thought, second there is action. And unless you take that action, you're not going to get where you want to get. You're not going to be the woman that you are looking to become, right? And it is so, so important to stay true to that woman. Stay true to that woman. And on another note, we are launching dance studio, and you are welcome to check out all the wonderful classes that are available. Your first class is free, so make sure you go check out the link. We'll put all the information in the link below to sign up for your first class if you haven't yet already. And I can't wait to actually meet you in person, because that's another reason why I'm doing this, is that I want to form a community of women who support each other. That is so dear to my heart and so important. And I'm going to leave today at this point, but tomorrow I will come back and talk to you more on, I believe I'm going to talk to you on a subject of how God works in mysterious ways, because that is something I wanted to talk to you today, but I got carried away. So I will come and see you tomorrow. And I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Mwah.